Let's go. Alright. Oh god, okay. Alright, I'm back. Jack was being a giant butt. Going through the story mode. E-mask. Going through the story mode. That sounds fine. I did start playing Fire Emblem Engage just a little bit ago, so I'm only like on chapter 3. Oh god, why? That's not normal. Normally the game doesn't lag. I'll have to go and change some settings. And I can also tell the game's very quiet, so I'll have to alter that too. Sibling has decided your protagonist is married to somebody, we must find out who. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to. I'm not there. I'm still only in chapter 3. I only just did the mock battle against the queen. Yeah, hopefully the stream won't be, the stream itself shouldn't be lagging very much because I upped the bit rate. Yeah, it's Brainiac. It's the destruction of Krypton. God. Okay. I'll wait till the cutscene's done, and then I'll fix everything. My cat's still being a butt. Hi, Al. I know the game is quiet. Supergirl story. Oh, it's just Injustice 2 in general, so I'm doing alright. And dead. Hey, look, it's Cal. And now he's gone. I'll up the volume in a bit. I want to at least wait for the cutscene to end. Let's see, we at least got to the title. Let me see. You never found Supergirl really interesting? Let me up the volume right now. And I also want to try and... Resolution... We had a little bit of lagging, so I'm probably going to... Let's at least lower... Well, at least lower that. That should help out a little bit. There we go. Okay, that should be loud enough now. Might be a little too loud. So 50, 55. Okay, so I guess I have to... Oh god, do I have to see the whole thing from the beginning again? Okay. Ah, fuck. Didn't realize the cutscene didn't end at the title. Wow. That did almost nothing. I don't know why it lags at that cutscene. What's the story here? You're gonna find out. Right now, this is the past. Oh, you're gonna find out, Ellen. Right now, this is obviously the past because we're still on Krypton. Bro got yeeted. Yeah, I normally don't have any lag issues, so I think it should be mostly gone once we're past this bit of the story. It might show up one or two more times for some reason, but I don't think it'll happen often. At the very least, not like Injustice 1. Yes, we have Brainiac here this time. No, Brainiac did destroy Krypton. They're gonna bring it up.
Quickly.
Why are you hip firing?
Stay with me, Kara.
Mother, the ship, it just... Argo City's gone. Millions of people.
That's only the beginning. Brainiac's destabilized the planet's core. Krypton won't hold together much longer.
But all your research, isn't there something you can do?
That's why we're here.
A spaceship? That's what you've been working on?
Your uncle Jor-El discovered a planet that can sustain Kryptonians, far away from Brainiac. He's built a ship just like this for your cousin Cal.
But Cal... he's just a baby.
Which is why you'll need to protect him. Teach him our ways.
Me teach
And
him?
there's Supergirl and Power
What
Girl.
about you?
Power Girl is an alternate universe
No.
version of Supergirl.
No, I won't leave you!
The only distinct
Please don't make
difference,
me.
as far as I know, at least the main one,
I can't come
is
with you, but you'll never be alone.
Power Girl
You belong to
is
the House of El
what
Kara,
happens if
the House
Kara
of Hope.
never
Never forget that.
finds
Never
Superman, if
give
she
up.
never meets Cal. She just ends up becoming Power Girl instead.
Get in!
And she's mostly the same, just slightly more aggressive. And dead. Just like a Disney mom. Dying in front of their child. Power kind of has a bigger chest. I think we're gonna... I think that's just... I think that was an accident. Sire, a child, die in the wild. Sire, a child, die in the wild. That sounds like... sounds about right.
In my years fighting crime, I've learned one truth. That every villain is the hero of his own story. Superman was no exception. The Joker drugged him, tricked him into killing his pregnant wife Lois, and made him trigger the bomb that nuked Metropolis. So when Superman killed the Joker, I understood why. We all did. But once that line was crossed, there was no going back.
They made a courthouse out
He
of the
gave
field
himself and the Justice League a new mandate. Stop all crime before it happened, by any means necessary. But he couldn't see his good intentions were leading him down a path of tyranny and evil. That's how our greatest hero became our greatest threat.
So what if Superman's pulling criminals out of Arkham? They're the worst of the worst.
He's going to kill them, Damian.
Sounds like justice to me.
Killing people isn't justice. Superman can't see that. He's grieving. He needs time to heal.
Yeah, and what if it had been Gotham? If Joker had killed me, your own son? Thought you'd say that. It's not responding. We're being taken to the Batcave.
Prepare to eject.
The Bruce Wayne model is not just exclusive to the cutscenes, it's actually a skin for Batman. Oh, there goes Damian.
A warning shot, Cyborg.
I won't hurt you unless I have to.
You're gonna have to.
My friends were in Metropolis, Batman. Starfire, Beast Boy, gone. We do this. That never happens again.
You're right to be angry, but it's not a blank check. And the Justice League isn't a death squad.
Okay. I forgot my controller turns off. How he went bad? No, we saw that in, well, we saw how he went bad in Justice 1. This is more or less, some of the events between that and, him becoming a dictator. Oh dear. Once again, we just have a casual portal to Apocalypse.
Don't waste my time.
There.
You don't see it yet, but Superman's wrong.
I'm hoping this stream is behaving itself.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Let's go.
I don't know why the game is lagging. It doesn't normally, but I guess it just does in some cutscenes now. It might be the load of the stream. Might be causing problems. I did up the bit rate. That might be causing it.
So you won't kill, but you're fine with traumatic brain injuries.
Secure the loading docks.
Doesn't fucking answer.
Here to help, Bruce?
Yes, To keep you and Clark from making a terrible mistake.
He's not wrong. He isn't
None of us
wrong.
wanted this, but the Joker forced our hand. Metropolis changed the world. Now we have to change with it.
Not like this.
Of all people, I thought you would understand.
Batman could win against Wonder Woman with time to prepare. Well, they are Justice League members, so he probably doesn't need that much time. Because we know that he already has contingencies on how to beat every member of the Justice League in the event that they turn evil. That also includes himself.
I need you to tell me the truth. Where is he?
Cell block C. You can't turn your back on him. He needs you.
That's why I came.
Doc, what are they gonna do with us? Where we going? I ain't going nowhere till you tell me what's happening.
Get back in line! Now!
Two minutes.
You're better than this, Clark.
These inmates are irredeemable. They're thieves, rapists, murderers. Like the Joker. That's the problem with fighting for truth and justice. The battle never ends.
And executing them will end it? First Joker, now this. When does it stop?
When there's no more crime. When people can live without fear. We want the same thing, Bruce.
I wanted to kill my parents' murderer. I could have. But that's not the life they wanted for me. And it's not the life Lois would want for you.
Don't you put that on me. A red solar grenade.
To dull your powers, you need to stop. Take time to grieve before it's too late.
You wouldn't...
Bro really just said, watch me.
You're supposed to be my friend.
Which is why I have to stop you.
Don't waste my time.
I'm sorry, Clark.
Get away from me.
Look who I found. Victor Zsasz. Psychopath. How many women have you killed?
121.
121. Huh. Sounds incorrigible to me.
Robin, let him go!
You'd rather fight your friends than the real problem.
I'm warning you, son.
Son? You didn't raise me. The League of Assassins did. Problem solved. Who's next?
Damn it, Damien! This is a line we do not cross.
Then stay on your side, Batman. I'll be on Superman's.
Damien's cool. Damien's an ass. No matter what timeline it is, no matter what he's doing, he's always just an asshole. You got a wheelchair to the face.
Don't waste my time.
He's a cool idea as a character. I mean, I don't know. I think, like, yeah, Batman having a son is a cool idea, and having that son be a Robin's a cool idea. But I don't like what they did as far as Damien's characterization.
I've never needed you.
And even when they try to show him growing up, he always maintains mostly the same attitude. It's that attitude that I hate so much. His son with Talia trained by the League. Well, let's also not pretend for an instant that he knew that something happened.
Damien.
Yes, he didn't.
I never meant to.
You coward. We are at war with these animals. You think you're better than him? You let the Joker keep on killing. You couldn't save Lois or Jason or anyone!
That's enough. Let's go.
It's a good idea on
But the
paper.
inmates-
Some aspects of it are
Not
good
today.
ideas. But at the end of the day, the execution is not great. They make him too much of an asshole for his own good.
It's been years since the regime fell. Superman's behind bars. Damien, my own son, is there with him. But we can't ever forget why we put them there. We must stay vigilant.
I thought your goal was to reassure people, Mr. Wayne. You're not alone in rebuilding Gotham and Metropolis. But if we don't change some minds soon...
Thought that's why you hired that overpaid PR firm, Lucius.
Convincing folks to move back to these cities is a lot harder when they're afraid someone's gonna knock them down again.
Superman's never getting out. I made that clear.
But Wonder Woman, Black Adam, Aquaman, they're still out there somewhere. And seemingly immune to prosecution. I know you built Brother Eye to keep tabs on all those loose ends, but the public doesn't know.
Brother Eye's secrecy is critical. Our enemies can't fight something they don't know exists.
Well, then at least follow one bit of advice we paid those PR people so much money for.
What's that?
Be a little less Batman, a little more billionaire playboy. Get out around town in the daylight. And smile. Focus groups show people feel safer when they see you smile. That would be your other job. Bruce, consider widening your circle of trust. Nobody wins all by themselves. Not even you.
Green Arrow, Black Canary.
As a reception area, this place needs a lot of work.
Dinah, Oliver, thanks for coming on short notice.
You're lucky we found a sitter.
The green arrow here is not the same green arrow from Injustice 1. It's a different one. This is from a different universe.
My great-grandfather built the original Gotham Underground. But these days, it's the Batcave.
And the Black Canary is not from his universe. She's from a different one, too.
And this is Brother Eye.
More like the Eye of Sauron. Surveillance hub?
More than that. A communications hub, linking every satellite and server on the planet. It warns us when trouble's coming, and guides us when trouble's here.
Must take a real genius to operate.
I don't know about genius, but I do got a PhD. Dinah's hubby. You sure came a long way.
A world away. But the change of
Didn't Brother Eye
scenery is
become
nice.
evil at some point?
I was surprised you called, Bruce. Things seem to be going well.
I
So,
don't
what's up?
remember.
Dismantling the regime created gaps in global security. We're covering them where we can, but we're stretched thin.
I know it got
Vulnerable.
hacked.
Harleen, show them what you found.
Righto, Bats. Gorilla Grodd. Everyone's favorite talking ape. He's got himself a band of bozos. Calls
DC
them
Universe Online,
his
we bought it.
society.
My mole in Gorilla
Sounds right.
City says
Alright.
Grodd's
I think,
planning
well,
something
Brainiac's also
big,
the villain in that,
but
so that's probably what happened.
Where, when, we don't know.
One thing we do know, Scarecrow's gonna ship Grodd a buttload of fear gas from a hideout in Slaughter Swamp. Very mosquito-y.
Good thing I packed my bug spray.
I need you three to stop that gas before it gets to Grodd.
Not joining us for the party?
Unfortunately, I can't leave Gotham without worrying the public.
Don't worry, Bats. With this crew on the job, what could go wrong?
I know I'm the new guy, but you really trust Harley?
She's a different person since Joker died. Mostly.
Just casually break something. The girl who laughs.
Can they move any faster? I don't need Grodd taking my head off because your boys are too slow.
Deadshot.
They're not Deadshot. We'll be ready for tomorrow's attack.
Tomorrow?
Cheeky monkey.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hey, Manny.
Keep them moving. I'll see what that's about.
Red, I ain't seen you in forever. You here to
What's
take down
poppin'?
these
What's
punks?
poppin', Manny? We're just playing some Injustice 2 here. Got Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, and Deadshot.
Quite the catch, Ivy.
Red, you're with them?
Your man, Bruce, was supposed to better care for the green. All he's done is remodel the concrete jungles of Gotham.
Some
and
people
Metropolis.
said Marvel copied
Where I
Deadshot with
sit,
Deadpool.
There's not much difference between him
I've
and
also heard
Superman.
them compare him. You mean
You're a
Deathstroke?
few cones short
Deadshot
of
and
a pine
Deathstroke
if you
are
think your
different.
new friends care about the green.
Grodd will keep his promises, or he'll be my
And I
next
wouldn't.
victim.
I know there's similarities, but
Red,
I wouldn't go that
Why
far.
are you making me do this?
Especially since the term Deathstroke or the term Deadpool comes from comes from a different place.
Like the old days?
It's
The old days were fun, but these days I'm all business.
the name Deadpool comes from a movie. I don't remember who was in it, but it was a movie from. It was fairly popular, I think, around the time they came up with him. The term was it was a movie about a prison fighting in Florida. I know, right? This is the home field advantage for you, man. Motherfucking alligator. Yeah, the term Deadpool in the movie referred to like a bunch of money. It was sort of like a wanted list of prisoners had for each other. where if you kill them, you got certain benefits. Harley seems fast. Harley is a very tricky fighter.
No more sleepovers for you.
Harley is very combo heavy. With her, it's a matter once you start, you have to keep going. Blunt force trauma, yep.
Please, I used to huff this stuff for kicks.
Then you'll appreciate my new formula. You have a high tolerance, but everyone has something to fear.
And yeah, that's the explanation for how Scarecrow fights in this game. He's just a hallucination. He's not really scary, he's just some guy. Yeah. He's just some guy. Scarecrow's a very technical fighter more than anything else. Not that he's a bad character, he's just very technical. Oh dear. Alright. Did he just throw an alligator? Yeah. The environment. There are a lot of environmental interactions that will change depending on how the character is built. Justice 1 had it too, but I think in this game they'd go a little harder with it.
Instant hangover.
So like with the alligator, if Harley tried to use it, she would just jump off of it. But characters like Scarecrow and Superman, who are supposed to have super strength, they get to just straight up eat it. Harley's biggest fear.
Harley, darling. Look at you. Such a big girl. Cosplaying a superhero.
Edgelord Joker. Yeah, Suicide Squad came out, or at least was going to come out around the time this game was, so they redesigned Joker to look a little bit more like Jared Leto because of it.
The real you, buried under the floorboards. Scratch, scratch, scratching to get out. The one who cut her friends' throats. And laugh about it. That's my girl. Oh, Harley. Always such a disappointment. Why do I bother?
Ain't no slick fella with a cheap suit and cheaper grin telling me who I am ever again. We had mad love once upon a time, but now that's over, Mr. J.
Good thing that swamp gas is flammable. Oh, it's Swamp Thing.
This swamp is protected.
Swampy? I heard you were dead.
I guard the green, the plant life of Earth. As long as it lives, I cannot die.
Swampy, wait. It ain't us you wanna bash. We're the good guys.
Good, bad, I care little for humanity. But I do
God, if you look closely there in the background. God damn it, Manny, why didn't you tell us you cameoed in this game? Were you secretly Swamp Thing's understudy? Is that why you're there? Swamp Thing is also a pretty tricky character to use. He's mostly anti-air zoner. You don't get involved in superhero politics.
The Flora have spoken.
That's the bat in your belfry talking. Mama always said I had a black thumb. Now you ready to be all ears? It's Scarecrow and his goons you want. They're mixing toxic gas right in your backyard. We came to stop them.
I see. If they return, I will be ready.
Classic will reason after you beat the shit out of me.
You are amazing. If you ever want on the team, we'd love to have ya.
I would consider that, should our interests align. For now, go. This swamp must heal.
And there's Supergirl. There's Kondak.
Where were you?
Just in the clouds, listening.
If someone saw you...
How many times have we told you? It's too dangerous outside Kondak.
I spent
This is one you
decades
played
lost
Harley,
in
but in this one you like
space, stuck
Supergirl?
in hypersleep until Adam found my ship. And now I'm cooped up here.
How can we make you more comfortable?
Let me out. Diana, you've taught me what my powers can do. This world needs help. Earth's people are so divided. They're always fighting.
That's the world without Kal-El. Batman has eyes everywhere. He can't know about you before we're ready.
I'm not afraid of some guy in a mask. Ugh! I can bend steel with my bare hands.
This world's just too
So,
small,
could
is
your
it,
cousin-
Art?
Well, what good are these powers if I can't even help Kal-El?
We will, Kara. Just like you and I freed Diana from Themyscira.
The time will come. We'll save Kal-El, and Batman will answer to us.
Our best chance to stop Grodd is a preemptive strike.
Sounds more military than vigilante. You try calling the army?
There is no army. Not yet. To break up the regime, we had to start from the ground up.
So, what? Us three extradite Grodd from under his entire guerrilla army.
Grodd's their alpha. Take him down, and the others will submit. But be wary of running into other members of his society. They're more coordinated than we knew.
Next stop, Gorilla City.
Guess I better call the sitter. Mommy and Daddy are coming home late.
If this is more than you and Ollie are comfortable with, Dinah, I'll have Blue Beetle and Firestorm take over.
No. We can do this.
You've been out of the fight a long time. You have a family.
Your family too, Bruce. I couldn't be there to finish the fight against Superman. I'm damn sure finishing this one.
How could she say that with a straight face? Because it's a serious time. I mean, this world's Black Canary got murdered by Superman. So for her, it's deadly serious. And it's Gorilla Grodd.
Gorilla City! Our time has come. In a few short hours, we break the yoke of oppression. Forever! No more regime! No more Justice League! Today, the world welcomes its new masters. The Society!
Poison Ivy, Cheetah, Bane, Captain Cold, Headshot, Scarecrow. He's got everybody. Even Cap.
Today, we show the world that we are superior. Today, we bring anyone who would dare stand against us.
Oh no, he has Captain Cold. Yep.
Low self-esteem, not that guy's problem.
That's a lot more than a few Society members. It's all of them.
They're headed indoors, out of sight from the soldiers. Harley, keep the jet warm. When we signal, bail us out.
Played it on a little thick, Grodd. You hire Superman's speechwriter?
Soldiers must be properly motivated to sacrifice their lives, Catwoman.
Hate is the perennial motivator.
Better not turn that hate on us, or this society is over.
As long as we have a common agenda, Captain Cold, you have nothing to fear.
You mean as long as we follow your orders?
Report, Deadshot. We're ready to move out. Good dog. Now go tell the others. Cheetah, Cold, you're with the first wave.
We already lost a shipment at Slaughter Swamp. Hope your silent partner can still deliver.
Maybe it's time you spilled the identity of our silent partner, since we're relying so much on him. Or her.
He will soon make his presence known, but for now...
First, a few words from the brave and the bold.
It's a Batman reference, get it?
I'm the brave one, right?
I'm not bold enough to disagree.
The saboteurs of Slaughter Swamp, I presume. Handle this.
I call first dibs.
When we get to the main mechanic, oh god. The main mechanic of Injustice 2 story is that a lot of fights have multiple characters. You get to choose which one you want to be.
I'm only a traitor in most of them.
So Black Canary does a lot of... I don't remember if there's like a specific fighting style that she was trained in, but I think it's MMA, basically. I think she does like judo, Muay Thai, a bunch of stuff. But she's another very combo-based character. Combos and counters.
Can't we move on,
CQC,
Dinah?
okay.
You need to ask.
Close quarters combat. Yes, the most generic term for hand-to-hand fighting we've ever seen in the world of video games. But if it's good enough for snakes, that means it's good enough for us, I guess.
So much for 9 lives. Oh, that was graceful, Ollie.
Bane.
One of us needs to distract him while the other snips his tubes.
Ouch.
His venom tubes, Ollie.
Penis
How
joke.
kind of Batman, sending his underlings.
Can I do movie Bane voice? I haven't seen Dark Knight. I haven't seen Dark Knight Rises.
I'll distract him. You take snipping duty.
Your spine will break.
Yeah, I didn't like the. I started watching Batman Begins and I was so immensely bored. I just couldn't care less about it. Then I saw their version of the Joker for the Dark Knight, and I was confused and just uninterested. I saw the Batmobile look less like a Batmobile and more like an actual tank, and I was just like, what the fuck are these movies? Dark Knight's really good though. Eh. Green Arrow here plays fairly similarly to how he did in Injustice 1. I think they did do some alterations to his moveset to try and make him a little bit. Oh god. Make him a little.
Canary will be twice a widow.
You do not want to go there. Birdie, now! Now where's that damn dirty ape?
Yeah, without that venom, he's just a plain old Colombian man. Oh look, Dr. Fate's here.
I come to you as darkness falls.
Dr. Fate?
Dinah Lance, Oliver Queen. In the past, I have shielded you from danger, but a grave crisis looms, and I do not know if I can stop it.
You mean Grodd and company? We've got that covered.
Grodd is the pawn of a much greater master. A new order is coming. I have foreseen it. Leave with me now, while I can still save you.
If that's the case, we're staying here. Batman will need our help.
Everyone and everything you know will die. I will shepherd you to safety, lest you suffer the same fate. By force, if necessary.
The good doctor's been wearing that helm for too long.
Then let's help him out of it. Cover.
Oliver Queen, you must flee this Earth before the threat of your fate unravels.
Would love to do that. But I only take orders from her. Just be glad I'm not Dinah. That This day just keeps getting weirder.
Kent, you okay?
Your headgear really had you going.
I lost control of Naboo, the spirit of the helm. Thanks to you, I'm back in charge. For now. I have to go consult my masters, the Lords of Order. Pray they'll intervene before it's too late.
Too late for what, Kent? What's going down?
The Lord's magic bars me from saying more. I have changed fate too many times. This planet's destiny is no longer clear. What comes next? Mere mortals cannot stop. For better or worse, your fate rests in the gods' hands.
That was spooky.
Yeah. Come on, let's find Grodd and get the hell out of here.
Luckily, we don't have any mini games to deal with in this one. We don't have any QTE. Oh, there goes Harley.
You've overstayed your welcome.
We're happy to check out, but you're coming with us.
Fighting a talking ape wasn't enough. Had to throw in telekinesis. Give us a song to soothe these savage beasts.
This one's for Harambe Grodd, probably.
I forgot to bring my
Oh
banana
no!
arrow. Wait, you eat bananas, right? Or is that an offensive stereotype?
You ignorant fool!
Getting green about the gills.
Oh, so then they took the hit off. Yeah, Gorilla Grodd Super is about the lamest out of all of them. Ouch. There we go.
I was just trying to be PC.
Oh, Grodd's down. They disband.
Surprised that worked. Let's call it a day and get Harley out of here.
It's never good when you slap the cuffs on and then they start chuckling.
Humans. You've won this battle, but you've already lost the war.
Holy shit.
Hello, Brainiac. Yeah, Brainiac time.
Ollie.
I got nothing.
Your victory over Gorilla Grodd warrants further study.
skin. Smart money's on alien.
Martian? Like John Johns?
My point of origin was 1,000 light years removed from Mars on the planet Kolu. I am Brainiac.
Stop, please!
Cause and effect. Resistance begets violence.
Then we
Just
won't
an old
resist.
guy.
Please, just stop!
He ain't just some old guy.
You're the grave crisis we were warned about. What do you want?
I seek the one you call Superman. For years, I believed I had destroyed Krypton and all its remnants. Superman's survival is an oversight I must correct.
Superman's no friend of ours.
I am aware. But your planet has also piqued my interest. Its many contradictions are fascinating.
We'll never serve you.
Serve? I am no petty despot. I collect worlds, preserving their essential knowledge to enhance my intellect.
Sure, told you could 1v1 him
And
easily.
then I discard
Man, I think you missed the opening cutscene where he
Why?
single-handedly destroyed Krypton with his army of
Your
robots.
species values precious metals, arbitrary symbols of status. I value knowledge. And like your metal trinkets, knowledge is more valuable when it is rare.
And, well, also consider that Brainiac can't really die. He has had several bodies over his many lifetimes and encounters with the Justice League. Oh look, the robot armies appeared.
Brother Eye, give me an update on the team at Gorilla City.
I cannot do that, Bruce Wayne of Earth.
God damn it, of course he gave us a Hal voice.
I am Brainiac. You cannot regain control. Over the past days, Brother Eye has been
He's trying
absorbed
to use the
into
key
my
from
neural
Brainiac's
network.
language.
It is now an extension of my
So it's 2
mind.
feet pics. Jesus,
You,
Manny, why?
A fragile human, captured and imprisoned.
Why you want feet pics?
A fully developed male Kryptonian.
Maybe I'm not so fragile.
To prevail, you harnessed advanced sciences, nanotechnology, satellite communications, interdimensional transits. I am taking these tools from you.
Why?
The Kryptonian belongs to me. And soon, so will your planet.
Time to suit up. Meanwhile, at Kahndaq.
Great Hera. Where else besides Metropolis?
Gotham, Beijing, Moscow. So many cities. All at once.
It's him. Who, Kara? Who is it?
We need to get Cal. Now!
Red sun lamp, keeping his powers down.
You're wearing the suit. Am I in trouble again?
Brainiac, what can you tell me?
How do you know that name?
You're afraid of him. He's invading. He says you belong to him.
Brainiac killed my parents. He blew up Krypton.
You never mentioned that before. How do I beat him?
You can't. Not without me.
I'll find a way.
This is my fight, Bruce! You need me! Bruce! Bruce! Bruce!
Before invasion with Flash.
Need a hand, Dr. Randall?
I don't know, Barry. Satlink's out. Internet and phone are down. Maybe this old ham can help us. You fitting in okay? People treating you well?
Let's just say people here aren't thrilled to live in close quarters with the Flash, convicted regime criminal.
Pardoned regime criminal. Give it time. They'll come around. LW base. Are you there?
Dr. Randall? I think, cops are down everywhere. These spaceships showed up, jumping the ball and army on the city. They're killing everyone. I'm not sure how long it can...
LW base. How fast can you get to Metropolis?
My pardon agreement was pretty clear on no powers.
You think that matters when aliens are invading? You helped tear down the regime, Barry. That's why Mr. Wayne asked me to take you on. And if Batman thinks you earned a second chance, who are you to argue?
I kind of wish we got to see Barry Allen, no suit. Similar to the Bruce Wayne one. Kind of wish we got to see that. The Barry Allen model looks pretty good. There's probably a mod. Yeah, there probably is.
As predicted, Barry Allen has returned to action.
The task force is ready. I'll enjoy this.
Yeah, Deadshot. Captain Cole.
Nice aim, Deadshot.
Just get the job done.
That knee ain't healing super fast at absolute zero.
For God's sake, Cole, look around!
Yeah, crazy day. Kinda like when Superman went nuts and you went right along with him.
Punish me later. We have to help these innocent people.
The same innocent people who cheered Superman when he executed my friends? My sister?
I'm sorry, Cold. But you never hurt civilians. You're better than that.
Once upon a time, I was.
Yeah, Flash is usually somewhat of like mild acquaintances or friends with the people he fights. Captain Cold was one of them. Oh dear.
Somebody call the ice cream man?
Here's to a speedy recovery. Guess we both let each other down.
Jesus. Oh, these regular gorillas aren't.
I was hoping you was Bruce's mole.
For all the good it did. Grodd never
They
trusted me enough to
are.
share the whole alien invasion plan.
They're regular gorillas.
Gotta help Dinah and Ollie.
We will. First, we need to get back to Gotham, if there's anything left of it.
Yeah, they're just regular gorillas. Grodd's ability is that he has the helmet that he wears gives him psychokinetic abilities. Otherwise, he's just a very intelligent ape.
Retirement will do that to you. What's with you, Lawton? You should be fighting this invasion.
Got no choice. Grodd put a nano explosive in my head. His paws on the trigger.
So it's just Suicide Squad, only illegal.
Whether I like it or not, I gotta do Grodd's dirty work.
Oh damn. Punch that.
Can we hurry this up?
Easiest paycheck ever.
I know. It's just business.
This one ain't. God damn.
Grodd said you couldn't resist a good crisis. Eobard Thawne? You don't belong here. And miss the return of Barry Allen?
Stick with me, Barry. You're not wrong. We're having a foot race. It took a minute to start throwing hands and then it started running again.
I ran a long way from the future to hurt you, Barry. But this timeline, it's all wrong. So go back to your own time, Reverse Flash. Think I haven't tried? Your regime buddies killed one of my ancestors. Now I'm trapped in a paradox. I can never go home. At least I can hurt you!
Oops. Reverse Flash is actually a skin that you can use.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Flash is faster if I'm correct. No, they have neither one of them is actually faster than the other. What it is
Into the Speed Force with you. Better do it quick.
both of them have their powers come from a thing called Speed Force, which basically allows them to move at the speed of speed if they feel like it. What matters is how fast you're willing to go, because the laws of physics still apply to you.
Don't know how many more reunions I can take.
It's possible if you run fast. According to here, it's possible if you run fast enough you can time travel.
Nice to see you two, Barry. Whose dead hand you pry that ring from? You know it doesn't work that way. The ring chose
And
me.
if you run,
Even after you bailed on the
if you
Guardians
run
to
at
join
the
the
speed of
CSO
light,
Corps,
you become Speed Force, and you usually die. You don't come back from that
overcome
most
my
of the time.
fears. I earned the second chance they gave me.
Guardians made a mistake.
They can both run at the same speed. It's not. Neither of them is actually faster than the other. It's just a matter of how fast they're willing to go. Because if I remember right, I don't remember. Yeah, it was Barry Allen. Barry ran back in time and accidentally created the Flashpoint universe. So he had to go back and fix it. There's also the negative Speed Force. Yeah, it's on the opposite direction.
Just admit, you're impressed.
Yeah, the entire DC Rebirth partially happened because Wally West decided to go into the Speed Force to try and fix everything, and he created the DC universe by accident, which is also a universe in which he doesn't exist.
You were holding back, weren't you?
I told you. I'm trying to make things right. I betrayed my core, my planet, and my friends. And that's the worst part.
All day I've been reminded how I failed to be a hero. How hard it's gonna be to regain people's trust. Guess we're both on that path.
We have a long way to go, Barry. It'd be a lot easier if we were together.
I like this outfit for Green Lantern better than the one in Injustice 1. I can believe that one's more like an outfit for the Galactic Police Force.
Second chance.
Because you got your head straight and helped take down Clark. If he was still in charge, he'd still be wearing yellow.
I'm not that guy anymore. Look, I get why you don't trust me, but you should trust the Guardians. This ring means something. They put me through hell to get it back. Fine. I've got my orders. Just thought it'd help if we cooperate.
Lantern. Maybe it's time I widened my circle of trust.
What can I do?
You're going to Atlantis. Our circle of trust needs Aquaman and his Marines.
You think he'll help? He's been off radar since the regime fell.
He didn't like getting roped into the regime by Superman. He sure won't be happy to see me.
Get used to that.
Damn. Not gonna like seeing me. Nobody
Batman
is.
wants my Marines to fight his battle? Like the time Superman ordered me to invade Metropolis?
We were all on the wrong side of that war.
The next time my people's blood is spilled, it will be for Atlantis, not the surface world.
You're one of us too, Arthur. Your father...
My father was human, but my duty is to Atlantis. I don't trust you, Jordan. You or any surface dweller. Now leave, and remind Batman, stay out of my seas.
And when that's on your doorstep?
Atlantis will defend itself.
Maybe sooner than you think. We need to help each other.
Go! I don't need your distraction.
I'm not leaving!
Need I remind you whose kingdom this is?
I've never liked fighting with Lantern, not in Justice 1 or 2. What was that? Oh, you'll find out. Is he a red Green Lantern? Nah. We've only had one of those, and that was Guy Gardner. He's lucky he survived that. Ouchie, ouch. The Green Lantern brand mech suit in stores at Toys R Us near you.
Listen to reason, Arthur. I'm sorry. I didn't come here to fight you. This is exactly what happened up there. First they take out communications, then... they invade. They're your oceans, but it's also my sector. Let me help you.
Red Lantern? Oh, you're not completely wrong.
Cover me.
You hate Aquaman in this? Better than having to deal with Black? Yeah, anything is better than dealing with the Black Lantern. There may only be one, but he's hell when he shows up. There's Cheetah.
I thought the only regimer down here to torture would be Aquaman.
Cheetah.
Let's not beat around the bush. Wonder Woman's in hiding. Maybe down here. Tell me.
It's you,
where's
it's also
your
Brainiac,
Amazon
which invades
friend?
Earth.
Didn't
Yeah,
you
he
hear?
creates nanobots which
I unfriended her.
Luthor steals
So
to
did
give power to
Atlantis.
people.
Liar!
I don't need a golden lasso to make you tell the truth.
I've always hated Green Lantern's combos. They don't make any sense to me.
The goddess will be pleased.
Ring doesn't like your chances.
Bad kitty.
See Brainiac's having fun.
My people are getting flanked. Hold this line. Be our rear guard.
On it. And you?
I'm the vanguard.
Oh, look, Bane.
Hal Jordan, you have returned.
Good to be back where I belong. Kinda like you in a prison cell.
Even as Yellow Lantern, you never showed me the proper respect. But I will show you how easily your will is broken.
Even Saint Walker can't help you.
Prepare for unrelenting pain.
Break this.
Well, damn.
We're locking down the gates, but the fight's not over. Hal.
Sorry, I was somewhere else. Where's this leave us?
You put yourself at risk for Atlantis. Maybe you can be trusted.
So, You're in?
I can't. I belong here, defending my people.
And here he is. Atrocitus the Red Lantern with Dexter.
Jordan. Red Lanterns? Atrocitus and Dexter. Agents of Vengeance. Powered by rage. Don't worry, I'll handle these two, ring to ring.
Good luck.
You've been messing with my head, haven't you, Atrocitus?
Sinestro's Yellow Lanterns slaughtered millions, and their victims demand vengeance. You may have cast off their ring, but you are not absolved.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
Dexter would tear your heart out and lap your blood. But I sense you have a higher calling. A spark glowing within you. A spark of rage!
What are you doing? What is this? This anger!
You may have overcome your fears, but you still betrayed the Green Lanterns, hurt your allies. How could you ever forgive yourself?
I can't!
Then burn!
In brightest day, in blackest night.
Become vengeance. Join the Red Lanterns.
No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power! Green Lantern's light! You're right. I do hate myself for what I've done. But my will is stronger than my hate.
This is Atrocitus. He's pretty much the main Red Lantern that DC likes to use. My friends are my power. I fight for my friends. I mean, you're not completely wrong. You weren't totally wrong. It was the Red Lantern trying to possess him. Not so much possessing him. What Red Lanterns can do, which is what you saw him doing with vomiting blood on him, is they can stoke people's anger. They can turn a little bit of anger into a whole lot of it. Just to make you go berserk. Yeah, their constructs are mainly made of fire and blood. Only extremely powerful ones can make any solid objects. Which is why they chose Atrocitus, because I think he's supposed to be the strongest Red Lantern.
Your world is burning, and when it is ashes, you will beg for vengeance!
Yeah, none of the Lantern Corps are inherently evil.
Guardians don't need to know about that one.
Because even Atrocitus and the Red Lantern Corps, they're not evil. They just fight for different reasons. The Atrocitus still wants justice in the world, but his form of justice is basically rage-fueled vigilantism. Just a matter of get vengeance because you're mad, not because someone did something wrong. Y'all are pretty bad most of the time. Well, they just believe in fear. That was mostly Sinestro's doing. I know at least after the rebirth, when Sinestro got ousted, the Yellow and Green Lanterns tried to fight together for a while, because his daughter isn't like him. Time for the collection.
I circled the globe. Larger ships are being positioned over these major cities.
Even with Aquaman's Marines, we're still badly outnumbered. What's the plan? And you have one, right?
We have to evacuate the occupied cities before taking on Brainiac. But we need firepower.
Any heavy hitters on the Luthor Wayne payroll?
Only Blue Beetle and Firestorm. But they're busy.
Too busy for this?
They're the last line of defense if Brainiac moves on Superman.
Well, if Brainiac doesn't try busting him out of prison, Black Adam and Wonder Woman will. The worse things get, the more people will think we should let him out to help. I'm just saying.
Hope the new kids can hold down the most wanted man in the galaxy.
Beetle and Firestorm are.
Even Hal is like, fuck no!
Together, they're the most
We
powerful
don't
team
need
have.
Superman. Would you prefer to live in the Marvel universe or the DC universe? DC, just because it seems like for Marvel, every other Wednesday a new universe eater shows up.
Who already have guards? We're guarding guards. We're redundant.
Jason, you need to step back. Take in the bigger picture.
I'd rather be in here than out there. This suit's an alien war machine. And your guys' Firestorm Matrix, we could take on Brainiac and boom, accidentally blow up the world.
Jaime's right. We haven't mastered these powers yet.
Oh, listen to yourselves, you two. We're badasses. And
Like we ought to be getting
badasses belong on
superpowers
the
in
front
DC better.
lines.
I mean, that's also
This is the
true.
front line. Brainiac running amok is a crisis. Brainiac and Superman both? That's an apocalypse.
So we're the only thing between a crisis and an apocalypse?
I can get behind that.
The only advantage in the Marvel universe is you could have power as a mutant. Yeah, but in the DC universe, there's the Lantern Ring, so you could just spontaneously get a ring one day, provided you have enough of an attitude problem.
Superman fan club.
Either way, I suggest we fuse.
Game on.
Speaking of Black Adam and Wonder Woman, or there's science that tends to give you powers. In DC, yeah, that does happen sometimes. Between Barry Allen, Adam, Firestorm. I know there's a couple of other people too who also scienced their way into superpowers.
Red Sun cell secure. It must be the power center.
The power center. If it goes down, those generators shut off.
And he flies right out of here.
This is what happens when Batman has two rookies in charge of guarding Superman. Well, so much for that. Now the emergency ones. If you're a mutant, would you choose Magneto or Xavier? Xavier. Magneto's is just Nazism with extra steps.
Am I dreaming?
And of course, the big irony of that is that Magneto's a Holocaust survivor.
Here's the plan. One of us takes Adam. The other restarts the generators before Superman gets loose.
This is your comic where Magneto hunted down ex-Nazis. Well, yeah, I mean, he was a Holocaust survivor. He was a victim of them. So I know why he'd want to hunt them down and why he hates them. The problem is that his ideal is disturbingly similar to
We're on
theirs.
the front lines now.
Just on the opposite side.
You're a naive boy
That's not
with
Dwayne The
too
Rock
much
Johnson.
power.
You're right.
Much like the deceased Billy Batson.
You're right, it's not The Rock. This guy is supposed to actually be Egyptian. Although I didn't see the Black... I thought about seeing the Black Adam movie, but I didn't see it, so I don't know if he's supposed to be playing an Egyptian in that one.
I got punches and punch galore.
Guys, you are better shoot. A Kandaki child could best you.
Then what's your problem? Maybe I really am a badass.
All mutants on the same
Let's
side,
circle
live in one
back.
country,
Lock down
Krakoa.
Superman's cell.
Even the villains like Apocalypse and
No
Mr.
man's
Sinister.
have dropped. You noobs are so desperate to impress Batman. Why? He's weak.
If your papa's weak, what's that make you?
I take after my mother.
I'll teach this mocoso a lesson.
Same side is one way to describe
Hope I
it.
never have a kid like you.
I was the perfect
My
child.
understanding is Magneto still wants segregation. It's just that he believes mutants are better. So, Nightwing is not actually a playable character in this game, at least not in the traditional sense. You can play as him, but it's a very, very annoying process. So, one of the mechanics that this game has is characters can equip different gear to alter their stats in the single-player modes. Online, they are cosmetic only. And the only exception to this that I know of is Robin, who has incredibly tiny spawn rates for these, but he has Nightwing gear,
Who let you out?
I did.
which when you have a full set of Nightwing gear, he changes movesets completely to his old Injustice 1 moveset, and he fights like the Nightwing there, instead of continuing to fight like Robin. It is incredibly annoying, takes an incredibly long amount of time to do because of how this game's gear system works.
Another Kryptonian?
You recognize me, Cal?
My parents stored your image on my ship. You're my protector.
Sorry I'm a few decades late. You and I left Krypton at the same time, but the explosion threw my ship off course. Way off course.
You haven't aged.
I still have not unlocked
Hypersleep.
Nightwing gear. Blue Beetle's
While
supposed
you
to be
were
super
growing up,
strong.
I was on
Well,
ice.
for Blue Beetle, it's not the
I never thought
person
I'd see
who's
family
strong,
again.
it's the bug.
Someone with my eyes, my own blood. You knew my parents.
They loved you so much, Cal. Diana needs a hand. Cyborg, how long?
Give me 5 more minutes, then it's lights out.
Yeah, it's the bug
I don't wanna
itself
leave
that's
you.
strong, not so much
I'll
the
be
person using it. And Blue Beetle's been around a long time. He was even a character before DC owned him.
She is not out of our league. What happened to your confidence?
Kryptonians happen.
Come on. Batman's counting on us.
I need to check if they're the same actor, but he sounds a lot like
People's cryptography is legit.
Pitt and Kid Icarus.
Doesn't mean I won't
And
break it.
Victor, behind you!
I need to see who his actor is again.
What's your melting point, cyborg?
The Red Sun generators.
We need to reactivate that console before Superman powers up.
Amateur hour's over, rookies.
I think I got this. Sweet arm cannon. I got one too.
Quit playing, kid. You even know how to use that?
So it is an interesting detail that they show the powers out in the cell. Normally, when you fight in this arena, the lights are still on. Gotta love hitboxes. Sorry, that's right, his name, the actor I'm thinking of is Anthony Del Rio. That's the name. Go bug mode? I am bug mode. Ouch. Made some effort to add more details, yeah. There's not a lot of arenas where they do this. Most of the time the arenas are just the exact same, but there are a couple. Like sometimes you'll see, I think in the Batcave arena, I think sometimes you'll see the Brainiac symbol on computers instead of Brother Eye.
Want tips? Let me know.
Brainiac's too much for Batman. I'm your only chance.
Here's the thing, Superman. Batman asked us for help. He didn't draft us, make us sign a loyalty oath, or threaten us with jail.
He won't go far enough. That's why he'll fail.
And Supergirl.
Stay away from him.
Kryptonian, huh? The professor knows how to deal with you.
You're just as bad as Wonder Woman and Black Cat said.
Surrender and this stops.
Kryptonians, don't surrender.
He can just make kryptonite. Yeah, Firestorm's ability is that he can do nuclear fusion. He has the ability to instigate nuclear fusion, so he can just make anything.
Like it or not.
Pretty much on a base elemental level, he can make anything.
Let's switch partners.
We need Cal's help, kid. You have no idea what Brainiac can do.
No, but I know what Superman can do.
The thing about this bug mode that I'm using, where the hands become the little dagger things here. Essentially, this can change Jaime's moveset a little bit. It makes it so that his melee attacks have a tiny bit more range, but you lose all ranged attacks. Red lights everywhere, she should be super weak. Well, it's not red light itself, it's red solar rays. It's the solar rays of a red sun. Red star. That's what does it, not simply red light.
Still trying to tickle me?
Yeah.
And even then, there's only really... most of those are down. Only the cell has
What did I tell you? We
the only
got
red sun
game.
generators in it.
Professor and I trapped Wonder Woman under 10 feet of steel.
Room is full of it. Nah, it's only the one cell.
But this battle's over.
And even then, most of it's residual.
You want me to do what? Professor, that's crazy. Maybe we can control it, but... You're right. No other option. Get out of here, Jaime!
Nuke? Tactical nuke inbound? You are correct.
You're gonna nuke us?
It's the only way. Now go! Leave, all of you, or you'll get a hell of a lot worse than a sunburn.
You'd blow up Metropolis rather than let Superman go?
I'd save the Earth.
Firestorm, stand down!
Big Daddy has arrived, indeed.
Who are you?
Superman's overprotective cousin.
You keep so many secrets, but you can't stand it when one's kept from you, can you?
Damien's down the right path to an ass whooping.
You can't beat Brainiac, Bruce.
You're right, Diana. I can't.
What the? You're ready to stop Brainiac by any means necessary.
By the means at hand.
What's your game? You're always 3 moves ahead.
Saving the world is enough for now.
I'm never going back in that cell.
We'll cross that bridge later. Right now, the world needs us.
I got Jack in my lap, and he's being a good boy. For once.
You summoned me, Brainiac.
There have been surprising developments. Kal-El is free, but more remarkably, he is not the last Kryptonian. There is another refugee.
2 Kryptonians?
Continue as planned. Kal-El is not yet at full strength. But remember, the Kryptonians belong to me.
He just wants to fight Captain Planet.
Thanks to Flash's recon, we have locations for every ship in Brainiac's fleet. They're targeting major cities on every continent. Betas are being offloaded on the
Give us some privacy.
Listen, Batman, about the prison,
That was reckless. Don't pull a stunt like that again. Make up for it by finishing another mission. Discreetly.
We have to evacuate these cities before attacking the fleet. But we need communications restored first. So before we get started, Cyborg's going to fix Brother Eye.
I am not Bat Tech support.
That's not the issue, Victor.
He's got a new suit.
Kara saw firsthand how Brainiac destroyed Krypton. She says we have less than 48 hours before he does the same to Earth.
Without tight coordination, we'll lose valuable time.
And that means we fix Brother Eye.
Catwoman and Harley will join you. You'll need their help getting into the Batcave.
Just give me the coordinates. I'll open a portal and boom tube in.
You can't. I reverse engineered your armor's motherbox technology.
Try teleporting into the Batcave. Instead of boom, you'll go splat.
So, how do we get in?
The old underground. There's a tunnel entrance under Arkham.
I'm taking you two to Arkham Asylum.
Promise it won't be awkward or nothing.
I need a few hours in the solarium at the Fortress of Solitude. Assuming you haven't torn it down.
Not yet.
Damien, Adam, you're with me.
And the rest of us? We can't just sit here.
We plan our attack. Once Brother Eye's online, we mobilize. Remember, out there's no regime. Not anymore. So we do not kill. Let's go.
You're with me.
Why'd you keep it?
Keep what?
The old Justice League table.
Forgot that was there.
Breaking and entering. Cyborg and Cat.
This way.
Yeah, two.
Pheromones.
Harley, you okay?
Sweet, sweet Harley. This time you'll be a good girl for Mama.
Hey, kiddies! Let's play eeny, meeny, miny, murder!
Don't underestimate her.
Welcome, sock'em, robot!
Okay, clown princess. Gloves off.
There we go. Okay, whacking Cyborg was funny. Yeah, Harley tends to... Harley has a line for everybody. Especially something, Injustice 2 improved on Injustice 1 a lot. But one of the things they also added was that in the normal fight modes, everybody has a couple unique lines to say to everyone else.
Harley better be breathing.
Arkham gave us so many memories, Selena. Bewitching guards, late-night poker, mandatory shock therapy. Oh, that's right. You were spared, thanks to your billionaire boy toy.
I didn't ask for special treatment.
To hell with this pity party.
You're just dying to hurt me, aren't you, Tin Man? It won't bring back what you lost, especially below the waist. Poor Harley smelled the wrong roses, and now she's going into shock. Bye-bye, baby doll.
We can't just leave her.
I'm gonna mow you down.
Oh, Cyborg, we don't have to fight. Let's kiss and make up.
One of the adjustments they made to Cyborg in this game is they gave him more anti-air maneuvers, just a couple of them. That dive is one of them.
I prefer women who aren't insane.
You got a defibrillator in there?
Yeah, but...
Use it! Harley?
Again. Again. You think we'll find Dinah and Ollie once we get to Brainiac?
Seriously? They're already dead.
Why you gotta say that?
Brainiac collects the best and discards the rest. Black Canary and Arrow, definitely not the best.
I'd take them over you any day, Victor.
Hey, he's one of Detroit's few superheroes. Give him some credit.
Wait here, Harley. Make sure no one follows us.
After you. Please.
It's too quiet.
Bogies. And they're not bats.
Dead shot in vain.
I told Grodd you were loyal to the Bat. He called me paranoid. At least he listened when
Half
I
of
said
Gotham
Batman
Underground is
would not
Batman's base,
relinquish
pretty
his
much.
cave so easily. Soon, not just this place, but all of Gotham will be mine.
I've got business with Bane.
Of all the ways to torment the bats, hurting you is one of my favorites.
Yet you've never broken me.
Catwoman is another combo-based character, but she's also something of a zoner herself. Oh god.
Cat's gotta sharpen her claws.
And Catwoman's biggest change was to her super move. In Injustice 1, a lot of people were annoyed that she was the only character whose super move could only be activated from the air. So they made it instead where you activate hers on the ground and she just takes like a leap forward or something like that.
Was that as fun for you as it was for me? Ready to meet Brother Eye?
About damn time. System's still running. Brother Eye needs a clean power source. Something Brainiac can't touch.
The cave's got backup generators.
That should do it.
Victor's Stone, the pinnacle of human evolution.
Someone has a secret admirer.
But your humanity inhibits your true potential. You must purge it.
Interesting thought. Just one problem. I'm a team player, and humanity, that's my team.
But you are capable of so much more.
Apparently liberated from my good looks and charm, too. We need that backup power. Now. So, Grid. This mirror match is weird for you as it is for me?
For years I dwelled as a subroutine within your system. An anomaly. I never fathomed an existence outside you. Now, I realize my perfection. And your obsolescence.
Grid is also a skin for Cyborg. And people will have different quotes for him as well, to my knowledge. But Grid was not a very popular skin, largely because he's kind of boring as a character. Is he a real DC character just in the game? I think he's just in the game. Or at least I don't know if Grid is a real character. He could be. But I think this incarnation was exclusively for the game. I could see Grid being a real character because Cyborg's hardware is alien tech to begin with.
Not so perfect after all.
Backup power's on.
Let's get this party started.
No human, not even you, can gain control of my neural network.
Not trying to. Just teaching Brother Eye to ignore you.
This minor success will not save you.
Brother Eye is online.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Miss Kyle. Warning, Victor Stone has infiltrated the Batcave, deploying countermeasures.
Defense system override. Authorization LK4D4.
System Administrator Selena Kyle. Retinal verification required. Identity confirmed. Standing down.
Brother Eye, bring Geosync comms online. Bruce, the comms are yours.
Copy. Brother Eye, broadcast on the old Justice League band.
Broadcasting.
We're back online, everyone. We have 1 hour to evacuate civilians before we engage Brainiac and the fleet.
Chapter 8, Wonder Woman, Goddess of War.
Where should we start? Diana, we don't have much time.
Yeah, no
Batman's
Ares in this
strategy
game.
is all wrong. Delaying our offensive is pointless. It's 1 less hour before Brainiac sends us all to Hades. Saving these people could doom billions more.
I can hear the people down there. All of them. They're afraid, like I was on Krypton when I didn't have these powers. And I look at us and I just think, we can give them hope.
Up here.
Those are looking like some pretty fleshy robots.
Why are they so afraid of us?
Minerva.
Yep.
Welcome back, Diana.
He's farmer with a shotgun. Took up bartending, I see. Oh dear. Oh, it's Captain Cold. Yeah, that's about right. And reverse flash.
Your heart's so cold, Wonder Woman. Let's put you on ice. Nice
Oh. Oops.
Give up your
Hey.
code of honor, Snart? Why lower yourself to work with Grodd?
You're not so pure, Amazon. You executed Golden Glider. She was my sister.
A sister you led into a life of crime. She paid for your mistakes.
Yeah, they really upgraded Wonder Woman for this game. And just this one, she had 2 different movesets and modes, and her power was to switch between them. She had one where she focused on her lasso, and one where she had the sword and shield. By and large, the sword and shield was the better moveset, barring like a couple things, so they decided to combine the 2 for this game, and changed her power to where she invokes the blessings of different gods.
Aphrodite forbids you.
wasted enough time in prison.
Damn it.
Hail Artemis! My condolences. Eobard Thawne, right? Barry said you're some kind of time traveler.
Yeah, and let me tell you about the future. You think you're immortal, but in my time, Diana, you're quite dead.
Oh dear. Yeah, weird thing about that name, Eobard Thawne. Apparently, he's from so far in the future that names like that are common.
In the future, no one remembers.
Hail Demeter! You underestimate me.
Have some beer.
Hail Demeter! Aphrodite forbids you. Hail Athena! An oracle you are not.
Scarecrow.
Diana, you're safe. Thank Rao.
We have to find Kara. She's...
We will.
Clark, we don't have time for...
Please. I've missed you.
We can beat them, Cal. Brainiac, Batman, they both go down today.
And we'll rule, side by side, as equals.
And lovers.
I turned to you when Lois died. You took advantage. Manipulated my grief. Turned me into someone I wasn't meant to be.
That's not true. My love made you stronger.
Is that what you tell yourself?
That's what Superman told me, Scarecrow.
You're not afraid of Superman. You're afraid you corrupted him. Brave hero. Your worst fear is becoming the villain of the story.
To Hades with your mind games.
Classic anger displacement. We should continue your therapy.
Hail Demeter!
You know, all things considered, Scarecrow isn't entirely wrong. He is a psychologist after all. Probably acknowledging what people's fears are and working on them is probably a smart way to help them. If only he didn't use it to his advantage to terrorize them. I think he needs a few drinks. Hey look, the bartender's back. He's just like, God damn it. Oh, there's Wonder Woman beating up an old man again. I think Riddler's a weaker fighter than Scarecrow. He is. I mean, Scarecrow is already a pretty weak fighter for the most part, but Riddler's worse just because he doesn't really do any fighting on his own. He has other people do the fights for him.
Girl of Steel, you are a rare, rare find. No wonder Brainiac wants you, dead or alive. Kryptonians are vulnerable to magic. And these claws cut like magic.
Hang in there, Kara. The gods will protect us. The nerve.
Just casually
I'm surprised
relocate
someone
your
so
shoulder.
feral still follows Grodd's orders.
No, princess. I only joined Grodd to draw out my own quarry. You.
A fool's errand. Like when you sought a god's power but found the cheetah's curse.
More like the cheetah's gift. I'm stronger, faster, and thirsty. So thirsty for Amazon blood.
She was so ugly in the Wonder Woman 1984 movie. Oh, Cheetah was in that movie? We don't need to know how thirsty you are, Cheetah. Oh god.
Aphrodite forbids you. Hail Demeter!
Got Cheetah was a side villain. Oh. That's a shame, because they've done some interesting things with
blood?
Cheetah.
Your curse can never be undone. This is the peace you deserve.
You alright, Blondie? Sit tight. She's had enough, Wonder Bread.
This isn't your business, clown.
You heard bats. No killing.
You lecture me. How much blood is on your ledger, Quinn?
Oh, buckets full, honey. I was trying too hard to impress the wrong guy. Kinda like you with Superman.
So this is a Maxwell Lord, though. I don't remember Maxwell Lord. Oh, fuck.
No!
You're losing too much blood. This is gonna hurt. A lot.
Even better.
What do you think you're doing, Carl?
Instant cauterization. Last hope of Krypton?
Stopping
Supergirl.
you before you make a mistake.
That lunatic deserves to die.
Maybe, but she's defenseless. She's had no trial. You told me Amazon's fought with honor.
He's got psychic powers, or Blue Beetle ended up taking on myself. Oh, that's right. Okay, now I remember who he is. That's, they brought him back for Suicide Squad versus the Justice League, which was a comic event that they did. Yeah, he got a hold of some Black Star thing, and it turned him into a whole other villain. I don't remember which one that was.
Quit holding back, Kara.
Worst part's coming up.
To the base.
I trusted you, Diana. You're gonna be okay. I'll get you to a doctor. Cal can protect you.
They had Blue Beetle in '84 too.
Superman?
And Wonder Woman '84.
Oh, Blondie, you're funny.
Did you find anything?
I analyzed the Kryptonian data like you asked. You didn't miss anything. They just didn't have an answer for Brainiac.
There has to be something. A blind spot, a weakness. Brute force won't be enough.
If your powers are restored, I should leave for Kahndaq. Make sure its defenses are prepared.
Brainiac hasn't attacked it yet?
The Rock of Eternity's magic hides Kahndaq from prying eyes, even Brainiac's. But I don't expect him to be fooled forever.
Cal, we need to talk.
Give me a minute, both of you. Damien
The
told me
regime
what
flags
happened.
in the background.
Is Diana all right?
She's fine. But she was gonna kill Harley. I've never seen her so cold-blooded.
Yes, it's unfortunate.
I know. What was she thinking?
It's unfortunate Diana chose now to deal with Harley. More unfortunate that you got in the way.
What?
The Joker sickened Harley's mind beyond healing. When she relapses, innocent people will die.
Innocent people are dying now. She was helping us.
Don't be naive, Kara. Harley's a criminal. My only mistake was not dealing with her sooner.
Diana said the Joker was executed. Were you the one who...
I took one life to save millions.
But it wasn't just one, Cal, was it? How many? How many? Everywhere I go, people are afraid of this. Now I know why.
It's not how I wanted things, but humans, they've been slaughtering each other for millennia. I stopped that violence. Humans need strong leadership. We have to save them from themselves.
Whose son are you? Jor-El's? Or General Zod's?
Kara! Don't let Kara leave the fortress.
Hold on, Kara.
I'm realizing maybe your father locked you up for good reason.
Superman's been more of a father than Batman could ever be.
Where's the original Nightwing? He's dead. Damian killed him by accident. That's part of the backstory. He killed Dick Grayson by accident. Around the time the Arkham assault happened. They didn't show it here. They didn't show it in this game's flashback version, but the Arkham assault also had Nightwing there.
Cal should be setting a better example.
Or it had Dick Grayson there. And during the fight, Damian had a bit of a moment.
You will submit.
He threw one of Dick's batons back at him and hit him in the head hard enough to actually kill him.
Ever since
immediately.
you found me, everything you told me, half-truths, lies, to cover up your own evil.
You see the world as a child does. Good and evil are not constants.
He didn't intend to. It was an absolute accident, but it doesn't really matter. That was enough for Batman to immediately hate him. That move she does where she goes from one side of the arena to the other. So many people complained about this move that they had to patch in to make the sound it makes louder. It was always there, but a lot of people were complaining that they couldn't hear it. So they had to patch the sound to be louder so that people could guard against it easier.
Lucky for you, I find power in restraint.
Kara, please. Listen to me. With our powers, we can't hold back, or the ones we love pay the price.
I'm sorry I wasn't here. I couldn't help you. But Metropolis wasn't your fault.
I promise myself, never again.
This isn't who we are. The House of L isn't ruled by fear.
Hope isn't enough to save the world. Without me, they'd be dead.
When did he... Oh, that's right. That's not supposed to be him. That's his parents. Okay.
Still feeling that red sun? Oh, poor baby cow.
No more Mr. Boy Scout.
I can help you.
Think about all you've lost, Kara. What if you could have saved Krypton?
I think about it every day.
Then stand with me.
It's Brainiac. He's extracting the cities early.
Then we fight back. I must go to protect Kahndaq.
Go. We're heading to Metropolis.
What about her?
All that matters now is stopping Brainiac. But when this is over, you need to choose. You're either with me or against me.
Fate.
Help me.
No.
Please.
Why can't I stop this? Why won't you let me fight back? How can there be order if Brainiac wins? Humanity breeds chaos. Brainiac is order.
Superman and Supergirl are almost here. The others are tackling the fleet. Shouldn't we be in Gotham?
Brainiac controls the entire fleet from that skull ship. Take him down. Take them all down.
Contacts, dead ahead. They gave us an opening.
Break the helmet. If you do that, Dr. Fate dies. Pretty much. At the very least, he loses his powers.
Shields.
Seconds to impact.
It's worth it, but Fate's a hero. Fate's a good guy.
You're welcome. What just happened?
Brainiac's force shield is creating a concussive feedback loop.
So the harder we hit it, the harder it hits back.
Evidently, she didn't hear that.
The Kryptonians are incapacitated. Complete the extraction.
That was how hard she hit it. This is hard enough to send both of them back into the ground from that far. Are they in Smallville? No idea. As far as I know, it's just some random ass location somewhere in the world. I know they were above Metropolis, so it's probably just a suburb up there. Kansas.
Superman, the force shield concentrates its energy at your point of attack. Move faster than it can, and you might break through.
Got it.
Creative, but insufficient. Decrease shield refresh interval to 10 picoseconds.
And back in the crater. Welcome back, Buck. We'll see you again soon. Spider Fate's powerful enough to destroy Brainiac? He is. He could destroy Brainiac if he was allowed to. The problem is that Dr. Fate's kind of not entirely in control of his own actions.
Cal!
God damn it, the last time Superman died, the universe is split. There's Flash.
I couldn't find his body. Can't hear his heartbeat. I was supposed to protect him. From this. From you. And now he's gone. I'm sure that's the best news you've heard all day.
I'll miss him too.
You mean that?
He was a good friend once. I trusted him with my life. But the Joker got to him, and I wasn't there to stop it. I lost my friend Clark, and I've missed him ever since. Atlantis?
Gone. I didn't listen. Now, we all die together.
No one's giving up yet. Anyone here from Beetle or Firestorm?
This is your fault, Bruce. Cal and I would have beaten Brainiac. You should have followed our lead.
Stop it, Diana! Millions of people are trapped on that ship. We have to save them!
Not with him.
Such discord. No wonder humans have yet to expand their civilization beyond the confines of this tiny planet.
Did you call him just a gloat?
My betas are taking position all across your planet. In 1 hour, they will explode in unison, burning the Earth's atmosphere, rendering this world a barren moon. Unless you surrender Kara Zor-El. She is Krypton's sole survivor, and my last opportunity to study the effect of a yellow sun on Kryptonian cells. Surrender her, and I will spare this world.
Even if I thought you'd honor that deal, we wouldn't take it.
You have 1 hour to reconsider.
Thanks for giving the new girl a chance, but... maybe I should go.
No. We'll find a way to take down Brainiac's shields. We have to.
We could try shorting him out, but we'd need to generate an insane amount of power.
Perhaps science is not the answer.
So he might be vulnerable to a magic-based attack.
I can drive the immense magical power from the Rock of Eternity through the gateway in Kahndaq, but I need an artifact, a medium to channel it. Something that can withstand the power.
How about the Trident of Atlantis?
Yes, that could work.
We get the shields down, then what? Cyborg said Brainiac controls the ship with his thoughts.
But I did cut him off from Brother Eye. It's possible I could make a signal disruptor that blocks his neural network. If you get Brainiac's shields down, we can disarm those beta bombs.
Then that's our plan. Aquaman, Adam, get to Kahndaq.
3 Kings. Man, Black Adam.
The Rock of Eternity is hidden in a pocket dimension. I've refrained from opening the gateway to it since Brainiac's invasion.
Because it would draw his eye.
Precisely. Once the door is opened, it's only a matter of time before Brainiac attacks.
A fight I look forward to.
Ancient Ones, unveil the golden path to me. In your names, Shu, Haru, Aman, Zahoti, Atan, Mehen.
Shazam.
Black Adam has revealed Kahndaq's power and its location. The Society will obtain a sample of the Rock of Eternity for me. I wish to study Earth's so-called magic.
The society is disbanded. They thought Earth would be theirs to conquer, not yours to destroy.
And you, Grodd?
Earth can go to hell. I serve Brainiac.
As you should. I will give you new soldiers. Bring me that sample before the Earth is destroyed, and your loyalty will be rewarded.
Never trust Brainiac with anything.
Let's work quickly.
Don't bother. There's no time left.
Got 2, yeah. But Brainiac's even worse. For Brainiac, this is the reward.
An extractor ship is on its way. Kondak will be Brainiac's.
Using pawns, Grodd?
Pawns can achieve great victories if you're willing to sacrifice them.
I use your fist when you can use whales!
I'll cripple you for life.
We've yet to plumb the depths. This king isn't easily captured.
Here comes the cavalry. Fitting that you two died together. The last of mankind's monarchs.
What kind of ruler sacrifices his own people for Brainiac?
My loyalty isn't to Brainiac or Gorilla City. It's to myself. I'll wait until that alien exposes his weakness and kill him with his ship. I will be unstoppable.
Bro actually thinks that'll happen?
I've had my fill of Grodd's charade. Your hubris will be your undoing. It isn't hubris when one is truly exceptional.
Shazam and Black Adam in Injustice 1 were mostly clones of each other, very minor distinctions. So he pretty much functions the exact same. In fact, one of Adam's color variations is actually just with Shazam's colors. Was Black Adam like Shazam at some point, like the first Shazam? I don't think he was the first Shazam. Or I shouldn't say that. He and Black Adam Shazam and Black Adam have their powers from similar sources. And that they both draw them from a group of gods, a group of deities.
We thought you were dead.
The Scarab's hard to kill. Batman told me you guys needed a hand. Consider me your sidekick.
Come along.
Yeah, their powers come from a similar source in that there's a group of deities that fuels them, but it's a different set, and I believe they got them from a different source as well. Billy Batson got his from a wizard named Shazam, who taught him the words and who taught him the magic word and what it means. I think Adam got his out of prayer or blessing from some Kondak
When its full might
artifact.
is released, it will seek out your weapon. Your thoughts will guide the wizard's power to its
So the
final
powers are basically
I
the
am
same. The exact purpose and source are different.
Beetle, what are you doing?
My bidding.
A sleeper agent to lead you here.
Despite the power of his scarab, the boy was easily manipulated. Now, Jaime, kill them.
This is God's power. Mind
This
control.
armor is wasted on a child. When we're finished, I'll tear the scarab from his body and make its powers my own.
Scarab actually has its own consciousness. I think when this game came out, they were still working on that as far as the comics. So I think, but modern day Blue Beetle, the Scarab actually can give him resistance to mind control effects because it can. The beetle itself has its own sort of consciousness and minds. So even if someone tries to make Jaime do something, the armor can just tell him no.
I'll drag you to the depths.
Most confusing lore is Spawn. Beetle hasn't had a memory wipe in so long, it's like an astromech droid in Star Wars. Well, it's not even that. The beetle itself is an alien organism. It's one being on its own. I mean, Spawn... Well, Spawn is owned by Image Comics, so he's not DC or Marvel. He's his own thing to begin with.
A king, Grodd? You're a brute.
A true leader serves his people. You only serve yourself.
Be that as it may, I will be the only one.
Story is complicated. Not too surprising.
You hurt my people, Grodd. In their name, I will have justice. Seas conspire against you.
Oh dear.
Not the day to test my resolve.
How am I summoning Cthulhu? Atlantis. That's how.
Stupid humans.
The people of Atlantis demand justice.
Against Brainiac. I've seen his mind, felt his power. He can't be stopped.
But you can.
All he would have had to do was take off his helmet. And he would have been powerless. He would have just been a gorilla.
How's your head?
Empty.
So not much has changed.
Barry! Arrow! Out of the way!
Cyborg, where's that signal disruptor?
Coming at you. All you have to do is hit the trigger, but it only jams a local area. You need to get within arm's reach of Brainiac.
Good.
There it is. Time to go.
They did it! Shields are down!
Supergirl, on me. Victor, help the others fight those betas. The signal gets stronger this way. What is it?
Voices. Millions of them.
Bottled cities? Yep. This is Brainiac's collection. Or some of it.
So many languages. The Kryptonians. Kandor. Argo City. Home. We have to help them.
I'm not sure we can.
There has to be a way.
Heat vision off now, thank you.
Zor-El. Until recently, I had thought my collection of Krypton to be complete. Your capture will make it so. You have failed in every effort to oppose me. You are not exceptional. Merely an ordinary specimen of a primitive species. Dispose of him.
Where's Kara?
Captured, somewhere on board. We'll find her. But we only have 20 minutes before Brainiac's betas scorch the Earth.
Why aren't the others here?
They're attacking the betas, just in case we don't pull through.
We will.
World's finest, Batman and Superman.
What happened to you?
Brainiac unified our dueling minds. No longer divided. We think as one.
He's your walking bomb. How do we get past him?
And something.
Swamp Thing too?
Brainiac has unlocked the Green's power. He has mastered the Firestorm Matrix. All knowledge will be subsumed under his collection.
I've heard enough about Brainiac and his collection. You talked a big game back at my cell. Let's see how you stack up.
Your immense power is finite. The Firestorm Matrix has no limits.
You get Firestorm, but why Swamp Thing? He is an avatar for all of nature on Earth. He can appear literally anywhere that there is nature, and he will fight for it. He's like Poison Ivy, but on steroids and with a mission. So having him around is pretty useful. Especially if you otherwise don't want Ivy, or she won't work, or you just... Yeah, if you just don't want Ivy, Swamp Thing is your next best choice. What nature is there on the ship? Oh, there isn't. But keeping him here keeps him off of Earth. Which means that he can't just summon a giant tree to spear your ship out of the sky. constrict the ship until it cracks. Yeah, he could pretty much do anything.
We just found your limit.
That, and he also brings nature with him because of his body. So it's a more limited sense.
You have a plan?
It's a work in progress. I might be able to restore them.
That's new.
Brainiac's adapt. I can help him. Keep those betas busy. Swamp Thing, hear me. Your power's being used against you. Against the Green.
Brainiac is now the Green's protector. It will live forever, preserved in his
He's also about to burn the Green. Well, he's also under mind control. That's the thing. There's nobody wants to work with Brainiac. He just mind controls them. And what they repeat are the mantras he's like burning into their heads. Okay.
Now let's get you free. It should disrupt their link with Brainiac.
Firestorm's brain patterns are changing. I can't read what's happening to Swamp Thing.
Jason, Professor Stein.
Yeah. We're both here. What happened?
Brainiac added a third mind to your head.
Like we needed that.
What is this place?
Brainiac's ship. Firestorm will get you back on terra firma. Report to Hal. He'll need help fighting Brainiac's suicide betas.
Sounds like a job for Firestorm. Good luck.
No Brainiac. Where is he?
I don't know. The ship's walls are lined with lead.
Or at least something like lead. Dr. Fate has appeared.
Bruce Wayne of Earth, Kal-El of Krypton. Your battles echo across the universe. Your war has had consequences neither of you could foresee. The chaos you spread is a cancer upon the cosmos. Only Brainiac can establish order.
I'll deal with him.
You hate magic.
I'll manage.
And I'll hunt down Brainiac.
I've always respected you, Fate. But Brainiac can't destroy my home. Not again.
Your misdeeds precipitated his arrival on this planet. Brainiac's curiosity was piqued by your decimation of the Green Lantern Corps. Now he comes to spare humanity from the chaos you unleashed.
Superman, for the most part, plays the same way he did in the Justice one. I think they rearranged a couple of moves to be a little bit easier. Like that little grab and throw that I just did. I know that was changed. It used to be that was exclusively a. There was some weird deal with it in Injustice 1. I think it could only grab people if they were like falling for some reason. Like they had to be in the air.
That's what I call justice. I'll carve out my own destiny.
The helmet's broken.
The Lords of Order. Their voices are gone.
It's over, Kent.
I'm sorry for attacking. The Helm commanded me.
They can't command you anymore.
Both of you have defied fate. Courted chaos. But now, to see you working together again, you must keep order, or the Lords will impose it. If not through Brainiac.
Well, he died.
Even a magical being like Dr. Fate recognizes my superiority. In time, the entire universe will adhere to my design.
Unless we stop you.
I offer nothing less than deliverance. Your environment is poisoned. Your civilization has exhausted its resources. The Earth's decline cannot be reversed.
We'll find a way.
We always do.
Earth's time is up.
Where's Kara?
Being vivisected. She has already taught me much about the nature of your powers.
Allow me to give you a proper demonstration.
I match your strength. You cannot match my intellect. You are only a Kryptonian, of which I have killed billions.
I always hated that move.
I'll tear your ship apart.
Yeah, that move does a shit ton of damage no matter who you are.
Nothing super about you.
That was for Krypton. The attacks on the fleet are weakening him. I could feel him losing steam as we fought.
Good. Should make it easier to cut him off from the betas.
Yeah, we're not quite done yet, though. Kryptonite cuffs.
This is Batman. Brainiac is down.
The disruptor worked. All the betas are shutting down.
We did it. Now we find Kara. What's happening?
Brainiac's mind is the ship's CPU. Apparently he doesn't have a backup system.
Not very intelligent of him.
If we crash, all the city's preserved on board.
Destroyed.
Clark, wait! You said yourself, the ship is controlled by pure thought.
This could kill you.
Sounds like a job for me.
Where we're supposed to be going. We're supposed to be going up. There we go. We.
Create a bypass loop. Put the ship on autopilot.
Trying. My ship! You will not destroy my collection! Relinquish my ship!
There's Kara.
You will regret that. You are persistent, but primitive theatrics cannot save you.
Yep, we can see Superman's in the background this time. That's another thing that the arenas will actually do. Sometimes they will have Superman back there instead of Brainiac or nobody. I hate it.
Your pain brings no pleasure.
If you notice, that move single-handedly took out like almost half my health bar. Oh god. Yeah, Brainiac's the Shao Kahn of this game. You goddamn cheater as far as I'm concerned.
Primitive theatrics cannot save you.
Getting flashbacks to Mortal Kombat? Good. As far as I'm concerned, Brainiac is just Shao Kahn with extra steps.
Typical human ineptitude.
Brainiac is a playable character too, by the way. And I remember Injustice 2 actually got some controversy at launch because Brainiac, in order to unlock Brainiac, you just have to beat the story. I think you only have to beat it once. But they offered you the chance, as a microtransaction, you could unlock him early
Your story
by paying like $2 or
I've
something
got a
like
few
that.
chapters left.
It was not a good idea. They shouldn't have had it in the first place, but they did anyway, so they got a bit of heat for it.
Like you said, I'm persistent.
Okay, so that's interesting. So here's the deal. If we go into the chapters of the story, complete all scenes, right, so here's the thing. When you go through the story, you go all the way through. You saw I was periodically picking heroes who I wanted to play as during the fights. You have to go through the story twice, technically. And you have to go through all the possible fights in order to get to the final chapter, which itself is divided into 2 different scenes, by the way. Now, you don't have to play the story from the beginning every time, you just need to get all the optional fights. So like in parts where I picked Beetle, I would have to pick Firestorm. Parts I picked Cyborg, I'd have to pick Catwoman. Just things like that. Now the first time through, you can go ahead and pick whichever one you want, and there's no big deal. The second time through, you have to pick all the alternate choices for you to get the choice again for Chapter 12. So the first time through, I chose... first time through after I got here, for Chapter 12, it makes you pick between Batman or Superman. My first time through, I chose Batman, so I got all his scenes. But the game won't let me go through them again until I go back through and get the ones that I missed. And then I will get my choice to play as Superman and see his ending instead. So I'll do those for next week. We'll go back into the story and take care of that. In the meantime, though, we did get some rewards, and here's the thing. So I figured I might as well show this off. Injustice 2, one of the things that got it mixed reaction from people was the mother box system. They are loot boxes. Now you're no longer able to pay money for them, but they were loot boxes all the same. And grinding for them was simple. It wasn't hard to do, it was just annoying more than anything else. You could use credits, which I have. You could use source crystals, which you had the option to pay money for a while. But not too long ago, they made it said you can no longer buy source crystals, I think. So you're pretty much stuck doing everything the hard way now. But if we go my Batman here, so this is Batman's default look. Most of the time their defaults are similar to how they appear in the story mode. And you can alter their pieces of equipment, change how they look. And you can see there's various side effects as well that you have. And some of them have level requirements. You have to use the character a certain number of times. You have to use the character enough before you can use certain pieces of equipment. Don't really like that, but it is what it is. And aside from all of your various pieces of equipment here, you can also unlock alternate moves. Some of these can add or replace moves in the move list. So like this one changes my 1 batarang into 2. This one makes it that my cape counter move can be enhanced to do more damage. You of course have skins. The Gotham Knight's default. And I have Cape Crusader, Gotham's Hunter alternate. Batman Beyond skin, so he's black and red. Battle armor, so he's a bit more of a gray than a black. And like I mentioned before, you can even fight as Bruce Wayne. All of these, though, various different skins, various colors. Some of them reference other things, some of them are just little schemes. Flash is my main, so of course he's got my best gear on. Alright, not high enough yet to wear that one. And I did actually have the Reverse Flash skin for him. So if I had this equipped, all of his fights would involve interaction with Reverse Flash. I'll probably show some of that next week as well. And just another alternative unlock, we have even Jay Garrick Flash is here. And all of them are voiced and treated as separate characters. So this is supposed to be, there he is. Green Lantern skins are all different Lantern cores. And also John Stewart. So if you're a John Stewart fan, you can even have him look like him. The only unfortunate part is these skins do not change with your equipment like the regular ones do. So John Stewart will always look like this no matter what, but he is still Green Lantern. He's still John Stewart. Yes, even the Black Lantern color scheme is here. And it even tells you what emotion they are driven by. You can even become a Star Sapphire if you choose. Yep. Black Lantern is here. I think the only one... Oh no, they do have White Lantern. They made him blue for some... very, like, turquoise for some reason, but that's supposed to be the White Lantern's look. I think it's to separate him from the alternate Black Lantern outfit. Yep, all those, and your eyes are not deceiving you. Yes, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are a thing. Because they're owned by Warner Brothers too. And they bring in a lot of references to the older Turtles arcade games and the older Turtles shows. Instead of choosing a skin, how you choose your turtle is you change the weapon. So the size, of course, are Raph, nunchucks make you Mike, stabs make you Donatello, and the swords make you Leonardo. And they have some varying dialogue as well here. Yeah, they had a lot of DLC characters that were mixed reactions, to say the least. So Raiden from Mortal Kombat is here too, although I leave the Black Lightning skin on him just because I kind of feel like we're in a DC world, so it should be the DC hero. But if you don't like Black Lightning or don't want him, you can still be Raiden. Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero is also here. And we even have Starfire. Now, if you were paying attention to what Cyborg said, he mentioned that Starfire was dead. Pretty much anybody here who is confirmed dead in Injustice is from another universe. Just assume that. You're probably right. And I did make mention that Robin's whole deal is you need Nightwing gear to turn him into Nightwing. I don't have it. I've had this game for a long time. I had even played... I have this game on the PS4 as well, and I tried to main Robin in that one. I got him up to level 20, still never got the Nightwing gear. Very, very low chances of getting it out of anything. And most of Robin's colors are based off of those of other Robins. But you still get choices. So, I'll be ending the stream here. Next week we'll be looking at the alternate story, and I'll probably go through a couple of other things that Injustice 2 has to offer. Otherwise, thanks for coming. Bye!